Alright, hello guys and welcome back to another video. In this one I'll be taking a look at a screen protector for the Galaxy S7 Edge, and I already did two different screen protector reviews for the Galaxy S7 Edge, but what I did in those was that the first one I took a look at a tempered glass one, or actually two tempered glass ones, so I've basically done four of them now when I think about it. And so the two first ones were tempered glass and both of them did not work very well at all. So then I tried a more thicker plastic one that didn't work out very well either. And now I'm here with this guy. It's a screen protector from a company called ScreenKnight, and this is basically just a much simpler version. It's supposed to be thin plastic, clear plastic, that's supposed to cover both the front and the back, so it's what they call a full body screen protector. So we're gonna take a look around it and just see how it is, and we'll go into more of the details, so let's get on with that. Alright, so we start taking a look here at the packaging first of all. You can see it's a pretty simple packaging, a very thin one, so it's easy to be sent to you. And you see you have instructions on the back, and on the front we just have a few devices of different kinds, and you can see what phone your particular package is made for. And you also have the ScreenKnight logo there and their name. And when you open this package, you just pull on this open tab and it just slides open really easy. And when you actually open the package, you can see that you're greeted here with, first of all, the two screen protectors here, nicely wrapped in some wrapping paper. And if you keep on digging into the box, you will see a bit of more tools, bubble remover and a cleaning cloth. So if you take a close look at it, you can see all the four items lined up here. And if we actually get a bit of a closer look at the actual protectors, you can see that right now they look a little bit funky, not like you used to see your protectors, but when you pull them off you'll see that they'll get totally clear, as you'll see later here in the video. And if you keep just a little bit of a close look at the tools you'll be using, you first get, as I said before, the cleaning cloth and the little bubble remover, and they all look really high quality with the company name and logo on them. So if we take a bit of a closer look at the instructions, this is kind of process to put this on. To start with, you can see that it takes 24 to 48 hours for mist and bubbles to be removed, and you can't turn on the device after 5 hours before putting the protectors on, which is a little bit odd. And you can also see that there's quite a few steps that you're not used to with protectors like this. That, for example, with this one you need to dip it in a bath of water, so you're basically going to take a bath with your screen protector, which sounds a little bit funny, but you'll see that it makes a lot of sense here. So of course what I did then was that I just followed the instructions. I put a little bit of hand soap in a little container and I just poured it in with medium heated water right from the tap like this. Just gave it a little mix here. And then I just did as it said on the box. It starts with cleaning my fingers, just rubbing the actual liquid in my fingers. And then I was just starting to pulling off the screen protector here, and you can see now that it turns completely clear, as it didn't really look like that in the beginning. So you just dip it and make sure that you also remove all the excess, just shake it off so you remove the excess of that soap and water dripping on it so it doesn't get too much. But other than that, you just start fitting it on to the actual screen. And when you're done with that, you're going to make sure that you don't push down on the edges of the phone, because according to the instructions it's supposed to dry for 15 to 35 minutes, I think it was, before you push the edges down. So don't do anything with the edges, leave them just like this, flat, so you haven't pushed them down yet. I don't know why, but it says so in the instructions. It's just better to follow them, so you just leave it as you see them here. The edges are not pushed down yet. So what I did while that was drying, I figured I could start with the back. So the back, you just use the same exact process. You pull it off, you'll see how this one turns clear as well. You just give it a nice bath and just shake off the excess of liquid, and you can just start putting it on just like you did just seconds before. So here we are about 20 minutes later here, when I actually had it all been resting. So you can see now how the edges are not really pushed down yet, but you just use this motion, almost like you massage the screen protector down over the edges. You just keep on doing this until they're all nice and fitted, and they should fit without any problems. Just keep on doing that motion. So what I realized with my application process was that I was not very careful. I did actually put the protector a little bit too much on the right side of the phone or the left side, which made it impossible to push down a part of the edges because it was touching the metal frame. So I just used a pair of scissors to trim that down a tiny bit, as you can see here. So if you just been more careful when you center the screen protector, this should not be a problem for you. This was just my mistake, so this is not something that you should be expecting having to do. Just keep that in mind. And then I just continue with the back and just push the edges down, but since the edges are not so visible and so big on the back, they were already pushed down basically by when I applied it from the beginning. And then I just turned the screen on here to see if it actually worked and everything like that, and the visibility is just perfect. The only thing I could really say is that it's slightly grainish, but that's supposed to be gone in 24 to 48 hours. Alright guys, so there you go. This was the ScreenKnight screen protector for the Galaxy S7 Edge, and I'm very happy with it. It did require a little bit of an unusual application process, but everything that I put into that really worked out. Now it fits very well around the edges, and both in the front and the back it wraps around perfectly around all of the device's curves. And the only thing I can really complain about is when I turn on the screen, it has a slightly grainish feeling to it because of the protector is on. But it's not a huge deal, and I rather just use it with the protector on and have that grainy feel, because it will just make me feel much securer about my phone. But that's gonna sum this video up, so I'll definitely recommend it, and I'll leave a link in the description below. And this is the actual first protector I found that works for the Galaxy S7 Edge without any problems at all. So that's gonna be it. I hope you guys liked it, and stay tuned for another video. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.